Today is very, very important to our country. You know from the history of our early history of independence, we had a lot of teething problems where there were conflicts and many people lost their lives. We didn't actually know what to do because it was ongoing. But after a lot of thoughts, the leaders of the time was Robert Mugabe and Joshua Nkomo sat down and decided that instead of losing any more lives, we better talk. Let's have dialogue and see what can be done. And this dialogue took place. They chose 5 people from ZANU and 5 people from PFZ. Then these 5 people had to do a very big job, but unfortunately all of them are dead. Not one is alive except my Masuku. Masuku Angelina Masuku. Of the 10 who were in that committee. This committee was supposed to report to Tshinga and Dube, who are also late as well. And then those 2 report to President Mugabe and the President Nkomo, Vice President Nkomo. So this is how the whole thing went. It was a very cumbersome exercise because, as you know, there were hostilities of the time. People just were on each other's necks. At the same time, it was instigated by the intelligence forces of Rhodesia and South Africa. They really didn't want the people of Zimbabwe to be united because they wanted to show that these Africans cannot be on their own, they cannot rule themselves. That's why we didn't want to give them independence. But these talks went on very well. It took time. For instance, for 3 months, they were just discussing the agenda without reading the subject. But it was successful eventually. In 1987, the conference was called and they agreed to sign the Unity Accord, which put up distractions. Some of them are still followed, like we have one president, vice president from ZANU, and the one from ZANU, as well as President Mugabe had to remain in there. So anyway, there were some other gentlemen's agreements which were made. But as I say, gentlemen's agreements are not written. They just discuss and agree. And then some of the things were not thoroughly done because the idea was that as we go on, we are going to polish up these things and so forth. But they were overtaken by time. It just remained as it was. But the president has been very vocal about unity. of the people of Zimbabwe. President Mnangagwa, they said that all the time, unity, unity, unity. Why does he say so? He has got a vision 30, which he wants fulfilled, but it cannot when there is no unity among the people. So this is why unity is very, very important. You see now the president is very active in trying to get the chiefs involved so that we can erase the chapter of Gukurahundi. Because you see, as long as it resonates in our ears, our children will want to know what was this Gukurahundi. And then they would learn bad things that happened at that time. And that hatred may go into the next generation. And it goes on and on and on. It doesn't help us. We want to be very peaceful. We've seen countries that even Westerners like Rwanda, where 1 million people were killed. But today they are living happily. Happened in Uganda. They go together and perform their rituals. In our language here, we call it Ukumela Lord. You know, the ashes is a ritual where deliverance perform that ritual by getting some ashes. And then, from then you agree our problem is over. It doesn't matter how serious it is. Even if someone killed your wife, once that ritual has been done, it means you are starting a new chapter. You know, after all, to err is human, to forgive is divine. All human, some of this will happen. But the most important is to forgive each other. He said, let's go forward. And say, let's lend out if there are any issues to be sorted of what happened. It is all right. That's what the chiefs are trying to do.